super cool. I am at Russell's Travel Center, which is just inside New Mexico off the New Mexico-Texas border. And I can't believe I've never been here before, but I have to show you the inside. Russell's filling station has a free car museum. I'll show you the outside first, and then we're going to go inside. It's a 1960 Harley. Check that out. And then this one is a 1942 Harley. It looks more modern than the 1960. But back there he's got Coke machines, Coke signs, and 1958 Mustang Stallion. That's this little black motorcycle. The one in the back looks like it's a Cushman. And then this is a 1975 Honda GL 1000 Goldwing. That's a big motorcycle. Check this out. I actually really like this. 1955 Cushman Truckster Scooter. I could drive that around town. And then here's a 1927 Model T. Shamrock gas pump. And a 1950 Harley Davidson Hummer. Got quite a collection here. Here's actually some old pinball machines too. Pretty cool. And they've got a trucker's lounge, the shower and laundromat, a game room and restroom. All for the truck drivers. And I don't know if you noticed that, but it says men to the left because women are always right. Don't forget. There's also a chapel. This is all at the truck stop. So let's go inside the museum. Sign. Hi. It says, please no food or drinks. Welcome to Russell's. We're glad you're here. Pretty cool. Remember that little guy? I think either I had one of those or my Uncle Steve did, but I remember playing with one. This is all Coke paraphernalia, which is weird because a couple states back I went to a Coke museum, but he actually has more here than was at the Coke museum I went to. Seriously, look at the bench. There we go. And then who were those guys? But there's so much to look at all the way up there. He's got Maryland. And then all the toy trucks. But look, there's Elvis. I'm going to go around the outside first and then I'll do the middle. But this is cool. There's a big Route 66. And I am just off of Route 66 and the I-40. Sinclair. Mickey Mouse. Just so much cool stuff. There's a Hess gas station fire truck. Some more trucks. I think I actually have some of those Hess trucks back home in the attic. More Coke stuff and Dr. Pepper. That Coke museum should be ashamed of itself. This guy's got much more stuff. Another one of them clapping monkeys. And the monkeys. Oh look, that is one hot picture of James Dean. Dream as if you will live forever. Live as if you'll die today. That's pretty cool. Evolution of Elvis. That's actually a really cool picture. So he's a little kid, he's growing up, and then he's the king, and then he's dead. James Dean. Look at this. This place is amazing. And look up there. All of those are Maryland's. Maryland. There's even a sideways Maryland. I wonder why that one's sideways. Guess because she is laying down. The old Tops or toys. I really like this place. It's got a lot of stuff in here. Look at these airplanes that you could ride on when you were a kid. I don't remember ever seeing those. And then there's a modern day Spider-Man bike. Pretty cool. There's John Wayne. Can't be a Western museum without John Wayne. Oh, that's a good picture. I'm going up and down because there's so much stuff on the walls. Here's some more Elvis. And then check this picture out. There's Marilyn and Elvis and James Dean. And this is probably terrible, but I don't know who the guy standing up is. But it looks like James Dean is tossing popcorn in between Marilyn's boobs. I don't know if you could see that. But that's what I see. More Elvis. Elvis in the pink Cadillac at Graceland. It's kind of cool because now I've been to these places. So then you have a more relatable feeling when you see the pictures. Maryland beach towel. More pictures of Maryland. Oh, there's Shirley Temple. James Dean. All the Tonka trucks. And this is a combo of Marilyn and Elvis. But then up there is where Willie Nelson. More Maryland. He must have really had a thing for Maryland, because look at this. Up there, Maryland lifting weights. Over there. Pretty cool. And then this turkey talks when you walk by him. Pretty cool. And there's Johnny Cash. But these are all old jukeboxes. There's one there, one there. This is one of those ones where the record players and the TV console. We had one of those when I was a kid. Another jukebox. Another jukebox. An old wash tub. More pumps. More cool Coca-Cola stuff.
Yeah, here I am in my little old place here.
The guy in the outhouse.
If you don't mind, how about close the door? Sometimes a man's got to do what a man's got to do. All right? Yeah, okay. And as soon as I get through reading this Sears and Roebuck catalog, it'll be fine.
Sears Roebuck 1902 catalog. Here's a VW. It says it is a 1972 VW Carmen Ghia. Pretty cool. And then there's a bunch of cars up there. And up there is the Incredible Hulk. There's just so much stuff everywhere to look at in here.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
This is my third time.
The other side, there's a cashier. Cash register, I mean. There's all these spurs. But look at this. A 1963 half Ford Galaxy 500. Look at how clean the engine is. But I mean, these cars are really in good shape in here. And then this is a 1959 Ford Galaxy Fairlane. Look at that. Reminds me of Happy Days. 1957 Pontiac Super Chief. $1955 Crown Victoria. But it says Fairlane on it. Huh. I don't know. 2002 Corvette Z06. 1959 Corvette. That's really pretty. 1955 Corvette. ...1958 Chevrolet Impala. Look at how long that car is. The 1957 T-Bird convertible. And I actually think Elvis owned one of these too, because I remember seeing one at Graceland, I think. There's Betty Boop. Here's Elvis. And then here is this cool wooden semi-trucks. Isn't that neat? It's amazing what you find on the side of the road as you drive around. I literally just stopped here for gas. Didn't know this was here. Wall Drugs of South Dakota, serve yourself, lift for merchandise. This looks like that's a cotton candy machine. And then look at this machine. Another Coca-Cola thing. Gas pump. More toys. I don't know, if you're ever in New Mexico, on the New Mexico-Texas border, on Route 66 or on the I-40, you will run into this place. It is a Russel's truck stop. This says, Larry drove 1,500 miles to deliver these die-cast cars to share them with everyone. Donated by Larry Massey. Look at that. Look at all these cars. I should donate my Hef's trucks. I have no idea what I'm saving them for. And kids aren't interested in that stuff. More toys and Elvis stuff. Knife collection. Another cash register. And then we'll do the cars on this side. This is a 1972 Chevy C10. And then this is a 2009 Dodge Challenger. These aren't even that old. This is a 1965 Mustang Fastback. '53 Olds Super 88. Ooh, that's a nice car. I actually really like this color, the red with the burgundy. I mean the yellow with the burgundy. I wonder what the story is, like what made them put this here. 1952 Chevrolet Deluxe. Look at how pretty that is. And I don't know if you're noticing when I'm doing this, the hood ornaments, but that's what I noticed. 1965 Ford Mustang convertible. But anyway, this is completely free, Russell's Truck Stop, and he told me to go ahead and record it. 1949 Mercury 4-door. '58 Ford Fairlane 500 Skyline. And a 1959 Ford Galaxy Skyline. Oh, look at how the roof comes up on that one. We'll go around the corner. There's another jukebox. Another cash register. And a gas pump. Welcome to Russell's Drive-In. Oh, I wonder if we had a drive-in back in the day. And then here's how that Skyliner opens. Look at that. That is so cool. How small is it up in there? And then here's one of those kids ride-on toys. Oh, sorry if I moved it too fast. But over here, there's a kids ride-on toy. Coca-Cola. And there's another picture of Marilyn. Coke Zero barbecuer. That looks like Marilyn and James Dean. That is somebody trying to be Elvis. Oh, look. My grandma used to have a bunch of these pig banks. Betty Boop. Oh, look at that, Reflections of a King. That is cool. That's Elvis looking in the mirror at Elvis. Another gas pump. Norma Jean Roadside Diner with James Dean and Marilyn Monroe in the window. Pretty cool. More pictures of Marilyn, Elvis.
But people have been working on this summer. It has long been the
There's
dream
Conway
of
Twitty down there.
to perfect the true hard
More Coke stuff, Marilyn and Elvis.
steel roof that would retract out of sight, leaving
Oh, and
an
over here are all the
open-air car.
M&Ms.
However, design after
Yellow,
design has been
red,
rejected as
green, a red with the tray. Oh, here's a whole M&M section. You guys gotta stop here if you're ever driving through. There's another Cushman motorcycle. Kids ride on toys. Cars and soda fountain stuff. Just so much to see. I can't even record it all. More kids ride on toys. And then look at this. This is a kid's ride on horse and buggy. A covered wagon. And it's got 2 horses. And look inside there. Kid sits in there and pedals. Pretty cool. There's a Western Flyer bike. And there's some more cars, records, Marilyn, of course, Elvis. Coke stuff. There's a tall James Dean. Oh, and look at the Hulk from over here. I should span across the top. There's a red light, chevron. It just really is a cool place. He's got a lot of stuff in here. I didn't even notice that Bob's Big Boy over there. I used to eat there a lot when I was a kid. Dr. Pepper, cheers to 125 years. We can do it. There's Rosie the Riveter, Elvis, and Marilyn. The Cowboys, heard they won a big game yesterday. Look at that. That's who that is. That's Audrey Hepburn. Look at all these old toys. It's a nice Elvis one too. Oh, that's from the 68 comeback special. Look at all the Barbies. Alright, well that's it. I think that's all I'm going to record. The rest you're going to have to come and see yourself because there's just too much. I do want to get Bob's Big Boy on the camera though because that would be cool. Look at that. Like even looking through the phone, there's so much to look. I guess I did. I looked at Pinocchio, but I didn't look at Bob's Big Boy. But this says, in the top, it says, in the beginning, along the road. And then over there it says, modern day, biggest kicks on Route 66. Pretty cool place. Anyway, bye from Route 66. I will see you later.